Oh, there we go. Okay. They slide down, kind of. Man cave Christmas. That's not manly, but I love it. The bar area. Swing it around. Bingo bango. And get some use out of that tonight. Welcome to my tiny workshop. I know you guys have seen this before, but yeah, it's my boiler room. Got some odds and ends around here. Keep paint and stuff, paint brushes, outlets, switches, all sorts of things. It's going to be the Christmas train. That's going to be a nice little video. Extra lights and stuff, you know. Got to stay stocked up on things. And over here is the whole bench area. And all my odds and ends and stuff. My tinkering desk. And then all my other supplies. You can see a good shot there. Screws, electrical, plumbing, soldering kit. PEX, black pipe galvanized. This one has heat shrink, outlet faceplate screws, bunch of other stuff. Electric connectors, and so much more. And this one's not filled, but this one has been for some time. I hold on to just about everything, every screw, nut, bolt, whatever, comes with whatever. It's good to have, you know. It's good to have on hand. I love this stuff. I'm not sure if they still sell that anymore, but I did want to dive into this real quick. So what the problem is I was trying to do garland going up my light pole outside, out front, and you can see in there that the safety mechanisms, I mean, they just will not budge. Luckily, I am replacing that pole with a new one, and I bought a new outlet. I used it out there, and actually, it's a different style, but I took it out, and the screws lined up perfectly, and it wrapped around the pole. You can see this one, the rubber gasket's pretty well. I mean, it's still there. That's not a big deal. You could always drop some silicone on there. But I'd like to see if I can't free this, because I bought a new light post, but I'm putting electrical out down by my shed, and I'd like to move a light post, the old one, down there and paint it and stuff. But the reason why I want to get rid of it is it needs reset anyways. But these will not budge, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I like to fix things. I don't like to buy new things. Luckily I did have that on me, but that wasn't like breaking the bank. But it'd be nice to see if I can't get this out of here and see if we can't see something. Before we dive into this is the only time I've ever really tried to color match something, which I didn't, but we had these Tech Pro. I picked these up from Advance Auto or something. I really like them. They got the dual action slider up or down or things. Makes it easy to use, and actually, you know, for the blade and stuff, it's holding up pretty well. No complaints there. Then have to have the Klein's Linesman here. These they work fantastic. They really do. They a little bit dirty, gotta clean them off. And then the Klein tools, like Mike's tool shed, he actually would flick this off too, but haven't gotten to that part yet. But you know, I have quite a few pairs of the Klein tools, wire strippers there. But let's get into this. Okay, so there's two tabs inside. right there and there. I just used a flathead screwdriver. It seems to have, yep, loosened up. I'm hoping there's no tabs on the other side. I'm just going to work the flathead screwdriver under here and hope nothing bad happens. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta roll the dice. Alright, so but here we go, moving it through. And we're free. So, I mean, obviously this thing's fairly old. I doubt I can get the faceplate off of there. What I was thinking of is just maybe taking some contact cleaner. Maybe it'll give it enough lube to loosen anything up. I don't think it should hurt anything. But if it does, I blame you. Because you could have stopped this. Just going to try and use my flathead here to... I didn't want to do this live. Man, these things are stubborn. Goes through the back there. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to separate this front. You could see the line right there, but see if I can't get it from the top first here. I mean, so these things do. This happens. This is not uncommon. If you guys have a better way of doing this, I'm all ears, because I ain't never tried it like this. Let me grab a plug, see if I can't work a plug in there. So I got this older extension cord. What it was doing with when I was out there, just bending the crap out of these. I mean, it's plastic to plastic. You wouldn't think these things would get that stubborn, but they do. Okay, now I want to see if I can't get inside of there. Pry a little bit. See what happens. I'm not disliking what I'm seeing. What I need is probably a second flathead to wedge in. So let me do that. Got the old Stanley out here. Try and go real gentle. Just need some stabilization. Don't want to go too hard here. Okay, that's about it. Heard a little crackling. Let's see if it... Well, feel like maybe get it there. Just work my way down. Got a thinner flat blade. Maybe. mean, I know, a lot of hemming and hawing here. I'm going to say that's about as far as I can take that, but let's not give up. We got our little vise here. I'm not going to clamp hard, but it might be good enough thing to work these how we need them to work, I guess. These little vices do come in handy. Starting to get a little bit of push there. There could be a creature that made some sort of funky thing in there. Let's see if a little bit more of this won't. Just the slightest bit. I mean, obviously contact cleaner I don't think is a lube, but it's something that I feel would be safe. I mean, it's plastic we're working on here. My gosh. Oh, there we go. Okay. They slide down, kind of. There we go. Now, so then my assessment is if they slide down, then something, I believe, must be broken. It almost seems like they push back a little bit and then go down. There we go. Just work it back and forth. I use the screwdriver, open this all the way up again. There we go. And we're just going to hit it. Again, I know it's not lube, but to me, it makes sense. Might bring... Also, I didn't look online to see how to do this. I just wanted to try and do this. You know? I mean, sometimes there's an issue and you gotta dive in sometimes. Sometimes the internet's not available, you know? So you could criticize me for my approach, but to me it's what makes the most sense. There we go. So what I'm going to do is leave this plug in there and check it in the morning to see. But, you know, I mean, this is, I don't know how much these cost. Like I said, I don't think the other one was that expensive, but it's nice when you don't have to pay for something there. Alright, we're going to leave the plug in. I'll test it in the morning, and I'll let you know how it worked out in a future video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.